I don't know it.
I don't know the show. You know him as Jerry from Parks and Recreation, or Larry, or Gary. Jim O'Hare is here in the building with us in the studio this morning. As well, we have a local comedian. We're welcoming her back to the show. Author and local comedian Virginia Gruber. Thank y'all for waking up with us and being on the show.
So much for having us.
It is great to be here. You said her last name correctly. I love that. Because I've known her for 10 years. I can't say it
And you still
correctly.
can't get it right?
Can't get it. Nope.
One day. Welcome to
I've given up.
GR, Jim.
Yeah, no, this is awesome, you guys. And here's the other thing. I'm embarrassed to say this. I've never been in Grand Rapids before.
What?
I've been all over Michigan.
You're from
My family
Chicago.
it makes no sense. I am embarrassed, but I will tell you, the short time I've been here, it's awesome. We've had amazing food.
We went to Amore last night.
Ooh.
So
Oh
Chef
my
Jenna
gosh, Jenny,
is
who runs that
sponsoring,
place.
Yeah.
And she took so much care of us last night. We had 4 different types of
Oh my God.
dessert.
Just really laid out the
Laid out
red
the whole
carpet for
thing.
you.
Yeah,
She took
it was
care of us.
wonderful.
All right.
Yeah.
So today is a big day. Tonight, an evening with Jim O'Hare. I mean, a real.
Whoever thought that would be needed? My God, I still don't know if it's needed, but it's happening.
Of course, it's needed.
Happening.
Absolutely, it's happening tonight. Virginia has you here. Talk to us about tonight. What can folks expect?
Well, here's the weird thing. Virginia and I, 10 years ago, did something like this in
Tallahassee, Florida.
Tallahassee.
Go Noles, go
let's
Tallahassee.
Shout out
Rattlers,
Tallahassee.
shout out. And we do have video of y'all back in the day.
Yes.
But go ahead, talk about
boy,
it.
that's
Talk about
terrifying. Anyway, and we had this amazing time. It was just great. And though tonight is different because it's definitely they call it an evening with me, I guess, how terrifying. But so we'll do a lot of joking around and Q&A and everything with the audience. But then an improv team is coming in, and my old butt is going to get up there and perform with these people, and that will be terrifying.
Well, that's your roots, though.
It's
It goes
my
back to
roots, but
Second
it's not my
City,
present day.
Yeah.
That's what I always say, because in the old days, that's what I did. You know,
Yeah.
we improv, and I had my group, and we had this comedy team. It was all great. And then, you know, I become an actor, and I'm just learning scripts and memorizing and developing characters. This is scary. Like, I'm truly, even thinking about it now, my heart's like, ugh. Or I am having a full-blown heart attack.
You're
One
not.
of the two.
Not today.
Not today. Not here. Yeah.
Now, was the goal, like, when you started Second City, was the goal, like, Saturday Night
Oh,
Live?
you getting history now. You digging deep.
Or was it, okay, I just want to be a
No,
working
but that's
actor.
valid. I don't think anyone who's walked the planet in comedy has not thought about being on Saturday Night Live.
Right.
I used to dream, as a kid, not a kid, but certainly teenagers' years, of doing table reads with Belushi and Aykroyd, like, because I was obsessed with SNL and those kind of people. So, yes, I would say the odds of that ever working. My God, just within the last night or two, I had a dream about SNL. Now that you're bringing this up, somebody else was auditioning, and I remember in the dream they looked up and Lorne Michaels was up there, and they said, "Should I come back again?" And Lorne just goes. And I was like, oh, this is so tough. This is so tough. So yes, so SNL is still like very present in my head, apparently.
I love that you had anxiety for someone else in your
I think that's what it
stream.
was.
Yeah, that was great.
And I've known now over the years, I know so many of those people. I've worked with so many of those SNL people. I love the stories. I'm the guy, I've read every book about SNL. So yes, I was a bit SNL obsessed.
Now, you two have been together, what, 10 years?
Yeah, this is we
doing this?
got pictures of them back in the day here.
yeah.
Take a look.
So we
boy.
met in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I'm not originally from Grand Rapids. I'm from Florida originally.
Yeah.
And I actually was a background actor on Parks and Recreation
Okay.
myself and did radio. And so
She
Jim
was the
and-
star. Come
Yes,
on.
it's
Come
really
on.
hard.
Go.
I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to make a big deal. You know.
How many background episodes did you have?
I was in one scene.
But
I
it
was
was
in,
powerful.
Yeah, I was
It was
in.
powerful.
Yeah, it was
You
very
owned it.
powerful. Yeah.
It was her scene, yes.
But yeah, it was great, and we met.
I remember
because
Amy Poehler said at the end, God bless that Virginia.
Hire her.
God bless her.
She was the only
heard that
person I
moment.
saw. Chris Pratt, who? Yes, I know exactly.
It was either
what you
God
mean.
bless her, she's a genius, or get her the hell out of here.
It was,
I forget.
please
It was
don't bring her back.
It was
Yeah.
one of the two.
Yeah.
You
It was
could have
one of the two.
been Aziz Ansari's sister.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
The
yes.
likeness
I hear that
is
so
uncanny.
often too. It's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, we met and we hit it off. And I used to do radio back in the day.
Yeah.
We have a mutual friend, Alexander Rodriguez, and I used to co-host his iHeartRadio show. And so we met, and it was just like we hit it off. And
One thing led to the other. Here we are
look at
10
us
years
now.
later.
I know, and
Yeah.
haven't aged a day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She
You look
has
great.
not. This mess, oh boy.
I mean, you've been
Still
you were-
give it young.
You were kicking around since like the mid '90s, and you had appearances on some of the greatest shows of all time. You got Friends,
Yeah.
Better Call Saul
it
a
was
little later on.
It was either Kimmel or Seth Meyers, I forget. But one of their first questions, just randomly, they go, "Jim, what show haven't you been on?"
Right.
And I'm not
It's
saying
like
that as
over 100.
a bragging thing.
Yeah.
I just became the guy, the guest star. Like
Yeah.
I'm
You're
like,
that guy.
I'm that guy, which
Yeah.
actually not a bad career because I remember
no.
before Parks
Underrated,
hit,
yeah.
every once in a while people go, "Oh, you look so familiar," and I thought that's good. Like that means I'm having a decent career. And then of course a show like Parks happens and.
That's lightning in a
changes,
bottle.
It changes, lightning in a bottle. It changes everything. But yeah, I mean, over the years, I've been on Friends, ER.
Yeah.
I had somebody come up to me and go, "I loved you on Criminal Minds." I said, "Oh, you're thinking of somebody else." And they go, "No,
No, it was you."
I go,
Criminal
"I don't think so." I had to get out
You
my phone,
forget.
and it was an important episode. It was like a penultimate episode of what. Anyway, which is good. It means I'm busy, and
But you're
that's
on
all.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I was Curb Your
too.
Enthusiasm.
Bless This Mess. You were on
Bless
Brooklyn
This Mess.
Nine-Nine.
Yeah, and coming up, I'm on the Steve Carell has a new show called Rooster. I do a couple of those.
on the
Right
new-
now, I'm on Hulu, The Murdaugh Murders, Death in the Family. Yeah, I'm so grateful because it is a tough business.
Yeah.
I used to think when I was younger, I'm this overweight kid, blah, blah, blah. You look at the handsome leading men guys. I'm telling you, the way to have a career is to be a character actor.
I've always, yeah.
That's the career.
I've always thought that the most underrated Hollywood actors are the ones you really want to be because you can live kind of a normal life and
Exactly.
still have a lot of not the benefits of necessarily your A and B list stars, but
I have
you can have a
seen
good career.
I've seen terrifying things happen for certain people when they just go to the grocery store.
Right.
I would hate that is not a life. I am very much, and people come up to me all the time, and it's always very sweet, but I don't think I've been stalked. I don't think I've, you know what I mean? Like nothing is scary.
Not
has
that you're
happened.
not
No, but I'm about to
stalker worthy,
say no.
Jim.
Yeah, well,
Of course
I mean,
you are.
you're worthy of
absolutely.
that.
Anyone out there, I am absolutely stalker worthy. No, please don't. Please don't. No, but I mean, so I'm grateful that it's been steady. I just recently, I was talking to somebody last night. I realized because I'm at that age where people are talking Medicare and all the insurance. So I'm a year away from having to sign up for that. And I realized I've kept my SAG insurance for 35 years.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is a bit of a miracle.
Yeah.
Because that can come and go. And so, yeah, I'm very grateful.
I love it. Listen, we can talk all morning long about
Yes, we
you
could.
and all the things you have going on, but let's quickly highlight tonight's
Yeah.
event at Wealthy Theater. Are tickets still available?
There's still
let's
a
talk about
handful.
it.
Yeah, there's still a handful of tickets available. They are going fast, so don't try to wait at the door because we don't want people to be sad that they're sold out.
Yeah.
But yeah, tonight's gonna be great. We're gonna start. We're
A
actually
lot of
gonna.
laughs. It's just going to be a lot of laughs.
And
Yeah.
I would be
Yeah.
remiss to
Oh, yeah.
look at me. So Jim, you wrote a book, and we're going to talk about that. So audiences will be able to do a Q&A, and
Yeah.
then you'll get to see him perform with a super group of Grand Rapids improvisers.
Christy Brinkley going to show up or no? Your wife. You got to bring your wife.
You know, I forgot. I do have one stalker. I'm like, hey, lady, it was a TV show. Let it go. Let it go.
It
Many
wasn't
years ago.
real, Christy. Go back to Billy
Exactly.
Joel.
Y'all leave Christy alone.
Oh, I
I'm saying
love
enough.
that
Y'all
girl.
leave her alone. But
I
listen,
love
Jim,
her.
thank you so much
This
for being
was
in the
my
studio with
pleasure,
us.
you guys.
Virginia,
Thank you.
welcome back.
Good to
Enjoy
see
tonight's
you.
going to be great.
Come
Folks,
to the
definitely want
Wealthy
to check them out.
Theater.
This is
We're
the
going to
guy.
have fun.
Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and
Yeah.
toss it right over to Sam for a little weather.